A 600 series in high school boys bowling is quite an achievement. They don't come easily. The Southold First Settlers had two bowlers surpass 600 last Thursday when they played the Westhampton Beach Hurricanes at Wildwood Lanes in Riverhead. Senior Tim Winters threw 18 strikes and made 12 spares for a season-high 646 series. His game scores in the League 5 match were 208, 191, and 247. Meanwhile, Pat Smith, a sophomore, strung together scores of 255, 200, and 170 for a 625 series. He had 14 strikes and 14 spares. Another Southolder, John Dunn, scored a 225 in the third game. The First Settlers won the match 21-12. They took the first two games 9-14 to 873 and 903 to 813 before losing the third 927 to 915. In addition to Winters and Smith, Matt Marinacci and Rick Gramazio were the only other Southold bowlers to compete in each of the three games. Marinacci posted a 476 series, and Gramazio was credited with a 457. Westhampton Beach was led by Francesco Lagozzo's 605 series. He had games of 220, 182, and 203. Another Hurricane, Zach Lorbe, had a consistent match with a 194 and two 191s. Jesse Chiarando added a 560 series with a 197 high game.
We started off a little slow, but we ended up doing a nice job at the end. We ended up winning the last game. We struggled all year in the first couple of games, and then we've finished strong. So we got to improve on starting fast and finishing strong.
What did you think about the job Francesco did today?
Francesco's he's a money player. He does a great job week in and week out. And when it comes to he's a money player. When it's crunch time, he usually finishes strong all the time.
I was hitting my mark pretty well. I mean, I kept getting high a little bit, but I got my spares, and I ended up with a clean game last game, and I finished out with a 600 series, so I'm happy with that.
My shot was there all game. It started off a little bit. My ball's hitting a little bit low because there's a lot of oil on lanes. But once it broke down, I mean, the shot was there.
How has the team been doing?
We haven't been doing as good as we'd like to have been doing. Lost a couple tough matches, couple away games. Not used to the other lanes because we're so accustomed to our house. But overall, pretty decent season.
This was very good. It's going to pick them up a little bit. A couple of guys that were struggling really bowled well today.
Wow. Like who? Who was really came up?
Pat
today?
Smith stepped up today, and Timmy Winters stepped up today. They both threw 600 series, so it was good. They bowled well, and we had a couple of guys that struggled. For us to move forward, we need them to really step up the other bowlers. You can't have a 245 and a 126 in the same game. Just inconsistent.
Yeah. What is Tim Winters? What's his season been like?
He's been bowling good. He's consistent. He's been a little up and down, but he's my anchor, and I can count on him. He's a clutch bowler.
Yeah. How would you describe him? Type of bowler he is?
He's cool, calm, and collective. You could see him. You saw him out on the lanes today. Nothing rattles him, and he shoots a bad shot. He bounces back, picks up the spare, and moves forward.